Hello, children. Today we are going to discuss 2024-2025 O-Level Max paper, question number 8. Normally, question number 8 is a proving question this time. Normally question number 8 is a construction question. This time that's a proving question, geometry question. Okay. So they're asking you to copy the given figure. So I have already copied to make it easy. In the figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, children, opposite sides are parallel and also equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. And E is the midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint means BE and EC are equal. E is the midpoint means BE and EC are equal. BC, midpoint of BC, and F is a point on DC such that DF is equals to 1 over 3 DC. DF is equals to 1 over 3 DC. Here the line AB produced to meet the line FA produced at G, and the line AD produced to meet the line BF produced at H. That is already marked. Okay, children, we will move to the first part. Copy the given figure on your answer script. Already done. We will move to the first part of this question. First part, show that the triangle BEG triangle, we are going to talk about these two triangles. They are asking you to prove congruency. So how to prove congruency cases have already studied in grade 10. There are 4 cases of congruency in triangle. What is the name of the triangle? BGE. In triangle BGE. And what is the other triangle? Is triangle CFE. CFE. There are 4 cases of congruency. That is side, 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 side angle, side, angle, angle, side, and RHS. RHS case is only applicable for right angle triangle. So they are asking you to prove these two triangles congruent. Children, we will write step by step. First, we will write BE and EC are equal. BE is equals to EC. Why that is equal, children? Because E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint. If it is not a midpoint, can it be equal? No. E is the midpoint. Midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint of BC. Therefore, BE and EC are equal. Okay, children, another thing we can mark is here. These two angles are vertically opposite angles. They are also equal. Two straight lines are crossing over means which type of angles are forming? Vertically opposite angles. They are equal. BEG. BEG is equals to FEC. FEC. The reason is vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Moreover, children, we have to take another thing in order to make congruency. This angle EBG, this angle is equals to this angle. Why that is equal, children? That is alternate angles, because parallel lines are marked in a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. If two parallel lines and one transversal is there, we can take alternate angles equal, corresponding angles equal. Here Z shape, alternate angles. So we'll write EBG. EBG angle is equals to ECF. ECF angle. Reason is alternate angles. Why alternate angles are forming, children? Because of parallel lines. DC parallel to AB. AB is produced to G. AG. Therefore, the produced line also parallel. Because of DC and AG are parallel, these two angles are equal alternate angles. Therefore, we have written three things. Therefore, triangle BGE congruent to triangle CFE. Under the case, we have mentioned two angles. Therefore, angle side, these two triangles are congruent. Okay, shall we move to the second part of this question, children? Okay, what is the second part? Join BF and GC. They're asking you to join BF. So we will join BF. So we have to join BF. I have joined BF. So they're asking you to join BF. Done. And GC. They're asking you to join GC also. We will join GC also. Okay, done. Children, they're asking you to join two cases, BF and GC. We have joined that. And give reasons why BGCF is a parallelogram. Okay, we can show according to two things, because already we have done these two triangles are congruent. So congruent triangles corresponding elements also equal. So we can write FC equals to BG. Why FC and BG are equal means corresponding sides of congruent corresponding sides of congruent triangles are equal, and also FC is parallel to BG. Why that is parallel, children? Because DC is parallel to AB, therefore part of parallel lines also parallel. Therefore, FC and BG are equal. FC and BG are parallel means therefore BG CF is a parallelogram. Okay, what is the case to be a parallelogram? A pair a pair of opposite sides are equal. A pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. Pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel means that is a parallelogram. Or else, children, you can prove this in another case. A pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal means that is a parallelogram. Or else we can write another case, that is, I'll write here the second part again. Or else we can prove, or we can use another method for the second part, that is BE and EC are equal. Why BE and EC are equal? Already we have proved, or else we can write E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint of BC. And also BE and EC are equal. At the same time, FE and EG also equal. Why FE and EG are equal? FE is equals to EG. Why that is equal means that is corresponding sides. We prove two triangles are congruent, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Therefore, these two are equal, these two also equal means therefore we can write BGCF is a parallelogram. Why here? What is the case? Why that is a parallelogram? Diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other. We can say that is a parallelogram. Okay, children, we will move to question number 3, third part. Show that DFH triangle. This triangle DFH. I'll take this diagram. DFH triangle and PEG triangle. PEG triangle. These two triangles. DFH and BEG triangles. You have to show that is equiangular. In order to show equiangular triangles, we have to show the angles. If you can prove two angles are equals, then you can say that is the remaining angle is automatically equal. You can say that is equiangular. So we will mark here. Already I told this is parallel line and this also parallel lines. So two parallel lines is crossover by one transversal. These two angles are equal. Can go through, children. I will just show roughly. These two are parallel lines. So this is a transversal means these two angles are equal because that is F-shape angles, corresponding angles. Hope that is clear, two angles. And we will mark another type of angles here. Another color we will use. Another angle, DFH angle. This angles. This angle. And what is the angle? DFH and BGE angle. This angle. DFH and BGE angle also corresponding angles. Why that is corresponding angle, children? So we will take these two parallel lines. Here the parallel lines is here. So I will take this transversal. This transversal, this angle is G angle. This angle is F angle. Those two also corresponding angles. So the remaining angle will be automatically equal. So we will write one by one step. That is third part. We'll talk about triangle. In triangle DFH, DFH and the other triangle is triangle BGE, BGE. In these two triangles, we are going to talk about these two triangles. We'll write DHF. DHF is equals to BEG. BEG. DHF and BEG, what I have marked in black in color, that is equal because corresponding angles. Why corresponding angles are equal means because of parallel lines. AH is parallel to BC. Parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Okay, we will take the other angle which is marked with the red in color, DFH. DFH angle. DFH angle is equals to BGE angle. BGE E angle. That's also corresponding angles. Why corresponding angles are equal means because of DC parallel to AG. Two angles are equal means the remaining angles are automatically equal. We can take this D angle and B angle. So DH DF. So H DF is equals to EBG. E equals to EBG. Why that is equals, you can write remaining angles or sum of interior angles of a triangle added up to 180. Therefore, triangle DFH and triangle BGE are equiangular. Two triangles are equiangular means therefore their sides are proportional. The sides are proportional. Okay, children, we will move to the last part. Show that DH is equals to 1 over 4 AD. So in equiangular triangle, we can say the sides are proportional. According to that, we will write DH. The corresponding side for DH is this side with a blue angle and a black angle that is marked is corresponding to this side. BE. DH over BE is equals to, sides are proportional means DH over BE, that is equals to DF, this side, DF over BG. Because the sides are proportional, we have already written here. The in equiangular triangle, the sides are proportional. The sides are proportional. So now we have to change only DH is equals to 1 over 4 AD we have to show. So one by one we have to change. We will write DH as it is because we need that. Instead of BE, we can write half BC. Instead of BE, we can write half of BC because why that is half of BC is, that is E is the midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint of BC. So that's why we can take half. Therefore, BE is equals to half of BC. We can write BE is equals to half of BC. Okay, children, will change that part. We will change one by one. That is again DH. We will copy paste DH. We wrote this now only half BC is equals to, instead of DF, we will write as it is DF over, instead of BG, we can write FC. Instead of BG, we can write FC because BG is equals to FC. Why BG and FC are equal means corresponding sides of congruent triangle, or else we already proved BG and FC are equal here. Already we have shown here BG and FC are equal. We can write corresponding sides of congruent triangles, or else we can write opposite sides of parallelogram. We already proved that is a parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram. We can write the name parallelogram BGCF. Opposite sides of parallelogram. We changed that part also. Now we will write one by one again. We'll write another step. DH is equals to half BC as it is we will write, or else we can write DH division divided by half BC is equals to, we will write instead of DF we can write 1 over 3 DC, 1 over 3 DC over FC. Why that is 1 over 3 DC means DF is equals to 1 over 3 DC, that is given, children. DF is equals to 1 over 3 DC, that is data given in the question. That's why we replaced. So DH division will change as multiplication, fraction will rotate upside down, 2 over 1 BC equals 1 over 3 DC over, instead of FC we can write 2 over 3 DC. Why? Why is that? DF is 1/3 means DF is equals to 1 over 3 DC means the remaining part FC. The remaining part FC is equals to 2/3 DC. The remaining part is 2/3 DC. That's why we wrote 2/3 VC. So we can write directly. Multiplications are like scissors, we can cut off, or else children we can write one by one again to make it as more clear. So just write here 2DH. DH into 2, we can write 2DH over DH into 2, 2DH over 1 BC equals 1 over 3 DC divided by 2 over 3 DC. So 2DH is 2DH over BC is equals to 1 over 3 DC. Division will change as multiplication. Fraction will rotate upside down, 3 over 2 DC. So again multiplications are like scissors, we can cut off this C, DC, DC and DC we can cut off. Multiplications are like scissors, we can cut off 3 and 3 also. The balance part is 2DH over BC is equals to 1 over 2. 1 and 2 balance here, 1 over 2. So children, we will do cross multiplication, 2 fraction on both the side of the equal mark. We have to do cross multiplication. We will multiply cross away. So we can get 2DH into 2 equal 1 into BC. 2 into 2, 4DH equal 1 BC. So multiplication 4 we have to move to other side. Multiplication 4 taking to other side, it will change as division. So DH is equals to BC divided by 4. So we can write divided by 4 as therefore DH is equals to 1 over 4 BC. That's what we have to prove, 1 over VBC we got. But children, here we will move to the question once again. We proved DH is equals to 1 over 4 BC, but here the question they have mentioned is DH is equals to, you can go through this question, DH is equals to 1 over 4 AD. They are asking you to show DH is equals to 1 over 4 AD. We got BC. Here BC and AD are equal. Why? Here see, BC and AD are equal. Why that is equal, children? Why? Here AD and BC are equal. Why? Opposite sides of a parallelogram. So we can write, instead of BC, we can write AD. So we will write DH is equals to 1 over 4 AD. Why that is equal means BC is equals to AD, opposite sides of parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram. Parallelogram A, B, C, D. So that's all we proved. DH is equals to 1 over 4 AD. Thank you.